digesters.
Oh, nice. Good call.
Tesco version.
Leslie will like these. He's always cup of tea and 2 biscuits. So now I'm going to live. I'm going to turn around.
Every freaking week, you pig. At least I take 2 bites, not 1.
It won't worth it. So I don't think we're going to get anybody. Because I put it up too late that we were doing Friday. Because I kind of forgot. And then people are so used to seeing us on a oh, hello.
I go, alright.
You guys still going? Yeah. We've been here since last Saturday.
Yeah.
We're absolutely pooped. Just new t-shirts. Merch, as they say.
That's only you said, mate. We got the
Say, are we? Bloody hell. Well, you know, people might want them. Nice swag, thank you very much. It's all in mirror, but on the back, it says anything but a 1. Let's face it, we're gamers and we roll them all the time.
Especially Felicia.
Oh, no, that's 12. That's 12s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to go for morale in our thing.
Well, we could do that, yeah.
Those plus dice, people love dice.
Yeah.
So it could be me crying on the number 6 and you crying on the number 1.
Or a monkey instead of a 6.
Oh, you
That'd be good. Oh,
No.
that'd be classic.
No,
Oh,
no, we're not having a monkey as our symbol.
Oh, I think that would be quite funny.
Bloody monkey.
Instead of a 6, you got a monkey face.
Shut up. Plus need jam dice.
Oh, jam dice.
Oh. Mm.
Yeah, we could put. Yeah, jam dice. Yeah, no one makes those, do they?
Oh. Because you got the jam in 2nd edition, that's about it.
True, yeah.
There's no jam in any other game.
Yeah, you're supposed to get those special made.
You get them off eBay though, can't you? You should actually saying that you should be able to get them made. Sustain fire, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit of that tonight. Jason's got
Hopefully no jams.
4 heavy bowlers.
Only 4.
Only 4, but that's 2 dice each.
Yeah.
So potential is 24 shots a turn.
No salt cans though. See how it's been nice?
Yeah, fair play, yeah. Evening,
Yeah,
Danny. Yeah, so no Terminators.
No terminate. Well, it's only 2.
You got 2, but you haven't got you haven't got a Wolfguard squad.
No.
And I haven't got card fixes.
No.
So that's kind of balanced each other out.
Yeah.
Because I was literally going to just throw the card fix at them. You'd have to shoot it.
Oh, well, anyway.
Yeah, of course you would. Why would you not?
Yeah.
So,
No, I'll charge you with thunder armor.
ooh. Question. See, when you play one page rules, why didn't you use bolt action dice for activation? Because we don't have to, because that's the rules. But I wonder how that would work.
We've talked about that, so haven't we? What game could we do bolt action ice for?
Hi guys, looking good. When I get a movement and a spare tray, I will make you guys one like I did for Kitchen War Gamers.
Oh, nice.
A moment, not movement. Oh, thank you, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah, we could do. I don't know, because I like the fact that if you, with one page rules, if you run out of units, so it should be Starship Troopers 5. Funny you should say that. Jason's bought a new mat because he forgot he had it.
Yeah.
So we've kind of gone
Like
like kind of board and action-y type stuff there, because that seems to be the flow today.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I've got a lot of men. I've got quite a bit.
I wonder what guard you'd be to paint up as Starship Troopers. That's the Cadians, wouldn't it? Paint them as Starship
Acadians
Troopers.
would be the closest thing you do
All the
Starship
grades.
Troopers. And if you use Acadians against my more modern bugs, would you like to know more?
When I watched that film, I watched it at the cinema.
Yeah, I did. I went and saw it twice.
And do you know when which is when the one who gets killed, when the good woman gets killed and she
Dizzy.
Yeah.
Diz.
I thought it was quite funny.
Oh yeah, when it goes straight through her body and that. And it just, I mean, that's like a cross of a Hormagaunt and a warrior, isn't it? And you just...
But I burst out laughing.
Well, you're not meant to.
No one else did.
No, I bet they did.
I was like laughing. I went, was it really quiet?
It's such a good film.
Oh, yeah, it's brilliant.
Such a good film. Could you include your list either in the video description or comments in the videos? Right. Well, we're gonna film our thing.
Right.
But are you saying still unsure that you want me to type it up in the description? So you'd have to give me your list.
That's right.
Evening, Jimmy. Yeah. So we're gonna do an intro on our army list anyway. But then, if you want us to type it up in the description as well, then I can do that.
Yeah.
Can do, can't we?
Yeah.
Well, I'll say we. You'll have to give me a list.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Right.
That's right.
Okay, I'll try and remember to do that.
That's so he knows what not to take.
Oh yeah, fair enough. So we've got,
Special bolt action.
and I'm dreading this, we've got Space Wolves against Nids. And this is interesting because Space Wolves was the first codex out.
Oh, yeah.
Nids was all but the last one. We don't count sisters. Nids was the last major codex out. So if there was any codex creep, I should be able to hammer you. But I can't. I just get kicked in all the time.
But you saying that a friend of ours used to work at Games Workshop when the second was out.
Yeah.
And when we talked to me, he said when he went to head office, and he mentioned about codex creep, and they completely omitted it, and they said they weren't going to do nothing about it.
Oh, okay. We're not very tactical though.
No.
Still unsure. We're pretty proper crap when it comes to well, I am.
I just take what
Your lists are better than mine.
Yeah, but I take what I like.
Yeah.
They don't have to be.
So I'm trying to fight off one of my kids had a nasal spray thing on earlier this week, and it's starting to affect my nose and close up my sinuses. So I do apologise if I'm a bit snuffy.
Yeah, I try to take a balanced army.
Yeah,
or
I
a
do.
themed army, but I'd usually just go, I like that model, I'm taking it. Oh, it's rubbish, but I'm still taking it.
Give you an example. That's American Tactics. If you don't know what you're doing. That's like, oh, we lost. I have no idea where I am. Loving the black t-shirts. Black only makes women look slimmer. I'll have you know, you cheeky.
This is years of abuse.
Look at my pectorals. Richard feels what is fun. Jace feels anything that makes his beard grow longer.
Yeah, pretty much.
At the end of this battle, we look like ZZ Top. Where were we going with this?
I don't know, I can't
I don't know.
remember.
I forgot now. Something about tactics.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah. So prime example tonight, how we try and make a balanced game. I said to Jace, spoiler alert, I've got some Steelers, brought and paid for. Never mind the haters. I've got some Gene Steelers, and I said to Jace, do you realise if I got rid of those 6 Gene Steelers, I could have 10 Gargoyles? And he went, ooh. I said, well, what would you be more scared of, Gargoyles or Gene Steelers with the Gargoyles? I said, well, I'll give you the choice. You know, keep your Steelers.
Yeah.
All right.
I've got a chance of shooting it. That's fine.
But then, if I got rid of 20 Hormagaunts, I could have 10 Gargoyles.
Yeah.
That's mad, isn't it? So 6 Gene Stealers, and I can have 10 Gargoyles with 8 points to play with, or 20 Hormagaunts and have 10 Gargoyles with no points left.
Yeah, but I could drop the Great Hunter unit and probably take those Terminators. We're close to it. But I thought...
I think that's pretty balanced. I mean, your Great Hunters will pummel my Hormagaunts.
Yeah, but I thought, well, I don't want to see an army where it's just heavies and elites. I know they're not, but into my field, Terminators are your hard hitters, aren't they? They're your elites, your Great Hunters, your long, thing, where you shouldn't see more heavies on the table, even though they're not classed as heavies, they're classed as troops, than you would troops.
But we could always field our second
like an army where you shouldn't see more Ogrins and you see Imperial Guard.
Who would do that? Just happened to be on that planet. It was an Ogrin recruitment station.
Is that the same with the Orcs went to?
I love to see Bjorn versus Carnifex. Yeah, that can happen. Hordes of Flamers is the way forward. I can feel a full foot Card regiment now. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, see, I like the old just guard or foot troops.
Yeah, that's why I try and do more.
Yeah, that's what I think guard should be. I say should be. It doesn't mean I take it.
No, you don't. No, half of your stuff's driving in. I mean, you got a load of jungle fighters. Jungle fighters, you know, the Amazon, stuff like that, and yet all his jungle fighters are itching to ride on Chimeras.
Oh yeah, it's quicker to get to
I mean,
battlefield.
technically they're amphibious, so they can go in the water, but
Well, you've got to get to the battlefield, haven't they? You just came forwards a bit too quick.
Of course I did. But why don't we, and to be fair, I think this plays on the back of my mind when I'm thinking of armies anyway. You could field the formation from 3rd edition, HQ troops, and field a 2nd edition army like that. So you think, right, if I want Terminators, but they're going to be elite, so I can only have so many.
So that's how I end up doing it, so I automatically do it that way. I don't think about it. It ends up just going, no, I've got to have troops.
You've actually got me interested in 40k visually only, playing Historical Many Ancients, which is the best edition, and Starter Army. Catchdown should have loads of Hellhounds.
I've got 2.
You've actually usually only play Historical. Right, so which is the best edition and the Starter Army? Right, 40k, that's not, we're in no position to really do that because current is 9th.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go on eBay, you can get 3rd. We love 2nd.
Yeah.
This is just crazy.
3rd is good.
We've had one game of 3rd, we're definitely doing something.
Yeah. I would.
But then with 3rd, if you want to play the fully fleshed out version of 3rd, you need to get the chapter approved books as well.
You might as well go 4th then, mightn't you?
Yeah, but some things in 4th that are crap, like the terrain rules. When they had size different terrain rules, which we didn't understand when we played that the first time around, where we got a more mature outlook on it now.
Yeah.
I think, oh, I get that now.
Yeah, I think 3rd or 4th.
3rd or 4th. 2nd is cheaper, 3rd units, cheaper units.
Yeah, I would.
Also, hang on, what did he do?
I would go 3rd.
He's printed off something. This is the danger you've got. Both can be played at smaller points. Where's all the conversation gone?
You bugged it up again.
I haven't bugged it up. There we go. Also found I've painted up the 50 Assault Marines and they're over 2k. 50 Assault Marines! Oh. Right, seriously, if you got 50 Assault Marines, then you might as well go 3rd. If you're going to field big armies like that, you might as well go 3rd.
Yeah.
See, I would. It depends, because 8th was all right.
Yeah, but what's he painting them up as?
Oh, it's got to be Blood Angels.
Sure. Well, yeah, if it's
Blood Angels, surely.
If not, I would use a Blood Angel. Oh, hang on.
I'd go 3rd.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think. Is Blood Angels 3rd edition with all Assault Marines?
3rd. Yeah, no. Blood Angels 3rd edition is where you have to roll. If you roll a 1, you suffer the Black Rage and you have to move, which is why you don't really field heavy weapons.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think. Is it when you can take the Assault Marine army?
Yes.
Is it? What was it for?
No, because you had your own little codex.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I would pick up 3rd because you probably pick up really cheap. But a 2nd, it can be a bit pricey.
2nd's getting a bit more expensive. Sorry, it's not our fault.
Especially if you want to try and get some of the codexes.
Yeah, codexes are more expensive. 3rd is cheaper codexes.
Yeah,
the rulebook, the main rulebook you can get for 25 quid, almost what it was back in the day anyway. Yeah. And the codexes, the little codexes, because there's hardly any information, they range anywhere from $3.99 to 9 quid.
Well, I would say 3rd's a lot easier to learn.
Yes.
And if you like 3rd, you'd like 1-page rules.
Yeah.
To be honest.
That's the other way you can go. It's 1-page rules. But again, you wouldn't get that many units because the points for units are so expensive. I mean, an Avatar, or we call it the Avatar Arcane, 1-page rules called the Avatar of Flames or something, and he's 735 points. So yeah, it's crazy, but it's such a fast-paced game.
Yeah, but they are different, but they are quite similar. But I would go to probably go 3rd.
I definitely want to go 5th. 5th killed me as a NID player because you had that fearless rule.
Yeah, but I think 3rd's quite easy to learn.
3rd's a lot easier.
Quite easy to pick up.
Yeah. So I would go 3rd if you can. 4th I would push.
Yeah.
And if you're not going to do that, what ruined 7th was all right, but what ruined it was the formations you could get.
Yeah, but you wouldn't bother with that.
Don't bother with the formations.
No.
The Elder were great ones. The Elder are great ones.
Yeah, they were cheap.
Aspect Shrines, where they all suddenly, 30 Dire Avengers and they all had a ballistic skill of 5.
Yeah, that was silly.
It was silly, yeah. And the Chaos ones had to have so much in their detachment that it just wasn't worth it.
But no, I think 3rd's a good one to start with.
Yeah.
And then,
I mean, I'd go like that 2nd, but if you've got that many models, definitely 3rd.
Yeah, but I'd say 2nd's probably even more expensive to start off. But if you want a quick game to get a laugh with.
Yeah, but then you say that, the main rule book, I've found for 10 quid on eBay.
Oh.
So it's just the other bits you need. because you need the rule book, you need the cards. But then, thankfully, the guys on the second edition Wargaming, they got files there and you can print the lot off.
Yeah.
Bless them. Absolutely fantastic. And I think they've even got cards for buildings as well, stuff like that.
Yes, they have actually, yeah.
So you've got that. The templates you'll need, but again, there's a file there, so you can print them off. I have. I've just got to glue the Elder
They've
Destructor
made
on the
rules for
cardboard.
the newer races as well, haven't they?
Yeah, I think there's this proper squat codex. I think there's a Necron codex. There's also Citadel journals on there. So you need to go onto the second edition Wargaming.
Yeah, they'll just help.
40k, mate. Yeah, and just ask.
Yeah.
But yeah, but you would need the main rules, the War Gear book, possibly, and your Codex Ultramarines.
Yeah.
Or with all those assault marines, Angels of Death.
Yes. Yeah, for second, yeah.
But you'll find in second, having that many assault marines,
Well, it
if
doesn't
you're on
matter.
jump packs,
No,
it
second
just goes
edition.
everywhere.
Doesn't matter for second because they're assault going to just troops.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why they brought up the third edition where you had the structure, so you couldn't turn up with a whole army of Devastators.
Yeah.
Because why would you even feel tactical?
Yeah, that's true.
You know? So
But yeah, I don't know. I'd probably go for third because it's easy to rule.
yes,
Especially the combat system.
yeah. But then that's tweaked with the chapter approved books.
Yeah.
And I would say you need to get probably the second chapter approved book. They call it the third one, don't they? Because the chapter approved, but the Astronomicon on it. So they call it the second book of the Astronomicon, third book of the Astronomicon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're out there, they're cheap. They can, I mean, I managed to get them cheap as chips. In fact, wasn't there a PDF? In fact, I downloaded a PDF.
Yes,
Yeah,
you did,
I've managed to
yeah.
download two PDFs. So you type in chapter approved 2003 or something like that, and you'll come up with a PDF and you can download it, and it's all there.
Yeah.
Because you said you couldn't get the one with the Defiler on the front.
Oh, that's the third edition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've downloaded that.
Yeah, I couldn't get that one. Frankly, the only place I could find it was from American. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, you're not paying that
No.
much.
But I got the other two.
So I hope that
There's
helps.
not much difference in them actually,
No, there's
to
not.
be honest.
There's the odd tweak here and there, and
Yeah.
the odd tweak with the combat, and then the combat in that one is 4th edition.
Yeah, what I liked about the third is when they started bringing out special armies,
Yes.
but they weren't overpowered.
The only one that was overpowered for the Elder was the Ranger Force, because it had the disruption table.
Yeah, unless you went to a city fight and that didn't get it, they didn't get it.
No.
But I mean,
But then you had City Fight as well.
yeah, yeah, city fight. Yeah.
But then the City Fight in 4th edition was better than the City Fight in 3rd.
I can't remember.
Because City Fight in 3rd or 5th edition, you had,
Planetary. When was Planetary?
no, perhaps it was about 6th or 7th.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, God.
But you had stratagems in City Fight. So if you captured this area and it had like power
Yeah.
cables, you got or ammo dump, so
Yeah.
you could reroll your hits or reroll your wounds. You had a medic center, so you can feel no pain.
Yeah. Well, I just got.
But that's in 4th, because when we got the 3rd edition City Fight, there's nothing in there.
Yeah,
It's just rules for buildings.
But I liked the third was nice because it started doing those special little armies in there.
And you had the
Armageddon.
Armageddon and
13.
the Eye of Terror.
Yeah,
So 3rd will give you a lot more scope, I think.
and a lot more fluff.
Yeah, surprisingly, even though the codices are quite thin, because
Yeah.
they got rid of all the fluff, the way you form the armies and the way
Yeah.
they fight is a lot fluffier than
Yeah.
anything that come out in 2nd.
And they gave quite a lot of little white dwarf armies, didn't they? You had Feral Orcs, you had White Skull Bike Army, and then there was Kroot Army
Yeah.
as well. So
So I hope that answers your question. Where's all the comments gone? Have I deleted them?
probably, yeah.
I bet I have, haven't I? Like a tool. Oh yeah, here we go.
Sorry, we missed all these because we.
300 Marines, right? Where do we get to? Oh God, we've missed loads. Why have we
Sorry,
disappeared? Sorry, guys. Oh God, we missed loads here. 50 Marines, second cheaper, third cheaper units. Both can play smaller points. Second edition has to be the best. 8th was fun before the bloat. I agree.
Yeah, yeah.
You can run assaults as Vanguard vets. Assault
Yes.
Marines is fast attack. Also, there's plenty of free online PDF options for editions of 40k. Audu Grimfang. You get pretty much all the second edition as a PDF. 30k second edition, good option for larger forces. At 3k, you can run over 200 Marines. Oh, imagine that for a game. Just wait until I do a full army shot of my 300 plus Marines. You are kidding.
That's not bad.
Still unsure. I look forward to doing the picks on the second edition Facebook group. Oh, we are nearly caught up. Sorry, guys. Danny Eccles, I think some of them are already up. Needed to get updated picks. Clear as mud, only guys. Keep you updated with how it goes. Thanks to all who gave advice. There we go.
That's right, yeah.
I think we're up to date. What's that arrow there do then? There, I think we're good. Right, we're caught up. Do apologise. It's me fat fingers. So there you go. So how do you think this game's going to go? Well, obviously we haven't rode on the Tyranid events table yet.
I'll tell you what, I could roll on that.
Yeah, but hang on, I've got to suffer that. When am I going to suffer that?
When when you play Eldar. Oh no, when Nid's against one of your armies. Nid's against Chaos.
Nid's against Chaos, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, right,
You're using Chaos.
I'm using Chaos.
And I'll go full on.
Do wolves not get a bonus given? You can smell. Yes, you can.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Yeah, they got enhanced sensors, which means they can detect hidden troops within 8 inches.
Yeah, double N.
Or double your inch, yeah. I've been collecting Rogue Trader and second edition Nids for 12 years. I finally started painting it.
Oh.
Sitting on over 1,000 points of little fellows. Evening. Hola, hello mate. Good to see you. Rogue Trader Nids. That's those little, I'm assuming you're talking about those little Hunter Slayers, the original Terminals.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Wow. I worked out a 1,500 point army, and it had, Jason don't want me to field it, I don't think. It had 20 Gargoyles. Nice, this battle, it'd be hard. 20 Gargoyles, I think it was, 60 Hormagaunts, 60 Termagaunts, and 2 Arturans. Rich and Jace, I hope you guys saw the Lehman Russ I just painted. Great inspiration from your battles to keep painting. Where have you posted that? I haven't seen it.
I haven't looked at the Facebook.
I haven't seen a look at the Facebook. Yeah.
We'll have to have a look at that.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, the paint challenge, people have picked up on that.
Yes.
It is me doing 10 models, and people are knocking out like hundreds.
Yeah, I know.
Wolves are pretty busted in second. I think he'll have a word with that.
They're not busted.
In Facebook. They are nasty, but Jace has not gone beardy.
No.
Because you haven't got your classic Wolfguard, Terminators, Assault Cannons and Cyclones.
No.
And I do doff my hat to you for that one.
They just cost you much.
Only 50 on my 170 done so far.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I thought we said split it into 5 pieces. And people are just banging them out. It's great. There's a guy's done
It's in the medieval one.
I end in Elder Army.
Oh,
Yellow with the blue helms.
Yeah, they look good actually.
Yeah.
I was going to put a comment, but I thought best.
Do you know what I looked up? Because he said
better than Richards.
they are, to be fair. I'm not going to knock it. But there's the guy who painted the medieval War of the Roses one. There's a mercenary. He said bonus points for who can name the mercenary captain. And I'll be googling like hell, and I can't find him. Yes, I'm at 320 slayers. I know, but all my opponents are on Australia. I've been an adventure source and everything. I have a full collection of pigs. Wow. You just swamp the board, can't you?
It was.
I'm going to add my bikes and Terminator section. Oh my god.
Nice one. So I've literally painted one bike as a trial.
What, for this challenge?
Mm.
That's right.
Because I've got 4.
You can't field it now.
No, I've got.
Because it was a test run. So part of your paint up.
No, I've got 4.
I want that model. So you can't include it.
I've got 4.
That's cheating. I've painted 5 every voters to check them out.
No, I've just painted 1 because I've got the other 4 to put to the side just to get an idea of how to paint it. And well, that looks alright.
Rob's watching this. Right.
I painted 20 Marines.
Yeah, but you can't. That's not part of the challenge, is it? We split ours into slices.
Only 10 of them were for the challenge. The other 10 were extras.
Right, hang on a minute. So I've struggled to do 10 models, right? And you've done your 10 and done another 10.
Yeah, and 2 characters.
And 2 characters.
And a
And this is not part of your...
No.
Nate, you.
Well, they're easy to paint.
I'm just
And
saying...
I get home, I'm just chilling out, and I thought, oh, I can't paint anymore. I finished that square. I'll start on these ones. So instead of having the 1,500 point army painted, I should have 3,000 point army. First bumps, yeah, see, brush painting. It's pretty easy.
All I'm going to say, airbrush isn't cheating. No, it's not.
I didn't use an airbrush this time.
All I'm going to say is, if the photos were close up, I reckon mine would hold out better. Mine would look better close up than yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. With my sergeant, I've even done the buttons on his bloody scanner. Airbrush is a fancy spray can. Yeah, it is. I find with an airbrush, I tried to do it as an undercoat, and over bare metal, which is silly, but it just flakes off,
Yeah,
just
but I've
scrapes
done-
off. So I need to spray with a can to get the proper undercoat.
Yeah, I did that. I sprayed it grey,
Yeah.
then I dry brushed it white, or an off white. Now I dry brushed it white with a white,
Right.
and then I've done the black for the because it's all black armour.
They look good, mate. They do look good.
And then I've done the eagle as bone, and the shoulder pads with the silver trims, and the knee pads are red.
Oh, so you've got the
Red
shoulder
eyes.
pads now.
I've got this, yeah, the other shot,
So
yeah.
you should be able to finish them in time for the...
Oh yeah.
True, and spray cans have their place. So yes, they do.
Yeah,
Yeah, spray base cans. Yeah, it's
yeah.
when contrast first came out, we were like, oh, that's cheating. What I had to do is base color, wash it, base color highlight, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Contrast is just amazing. Yeah, he's amazing.
Who's that?
Can't pronounce it. Juan. He does. He like paints it contrast, and then does highlights and that.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing paint jobs. Like sick. Really, really.
There's
good.
some really good painters on there.
No.
I mean, some are like, oh. I like the ones who make it look so easy, and they go, I'm using 4 paints.
Yeah.
They're the guys I like. Right? If they go, we're going to paint a Space Marine today, Ultramarines, and they bring up 20 or 30 paints, it's a no.
Contrast through airbrush is so vibrant. Is it really?
Ooh. I tried that.
Here's one for you. Can you use Agraff Earthshade through the airbrush as a wash? Or is it better off just putting it on with a brush?
No, someone's done that, and it's better as a brush, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
In fact, these models, these Dark Angels I've done, I haven't given them an Agraff Earthshade.
I've given my. Only thing I've used is
I think that's why it's so
Noel
shiny.
oil on the silver.
Using inks are better. See, I see a lot of people doing that now. Winsor and Newton inks.
Yeah, well, my Death Guard is all inks and washes.
So you're not using contrast?
Not on my Death Guard, I didn't. My Noble Death Guard army.
Oh, okay.
That whole army I didn't use any contrast. That was all washes and inks.
Well, I'll tell you what though, when I went to get the t-shirts in Newton Abbot, where I was parked, right opposite that was a model shop. I knew it was there, I've never been in there.
Yeah.
I kid you not, mate, I opened the door and it just disappeared down the back. I was like, holy crap! There was so much in there. Terrain stuff, terrain, balsa wood, all that sort of stuff. But what I did like is the fact they got the whole range of Vallejo paints. Yeah.
Ooh.
$2.95 a pot, which is I think still cheaper or the same as Games Workshop,
Much
but you
cheaper.
get more paint for your buck.
Yeah.
And I like Vallejo, they're a really strong colour.
Yeah,
You can water
I
down
did
quite a
those
lot.
for, I use them for my commandos.
Contrast doesn't work as intended through an airbrush, so give a full coverage rather than highlight with a brush.
Yeah, it's using it for different things, isn't it?
So what do you guys use? I mean, since we started the bolt action, I use a lot of Vallejo.
Bolt action commandos I use for the home.
Yeah, I thought they were a really good paint.
Yeah.
Oh, the other one you had was crap, what's it called? Is it Game On? What's a paint? Like a fancy range. I think it's Vallejo's fancy range called Game
Oh, I
On.
don't know.
They have some bright, vibrant colours in that. They
There's
also,
so
had
many out
they
there.
also had that airbrush stuff, but then hopefully when we go to this gaming convention in next weekend,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I remember we're not gaming next weekend. We won't be
We-
doing a
we
battle.
are.
We are. We're gaming all weekend.
Yeah. But we
Thanks,
won't
love.
be Tuesday.
I'll switch over to AK. Yeah, I've seen that as well. What they
It's
like.
quite a lot, though, isn't it? There's so many, though. It gets
Yeah, but you get
confusing.
so tunnel vision when you grow up as a kid and that it's all Games Workshop, Games Workshop, Games Workshop. Because they brought out Acrylics. When I was a kid, you had Humbrol, which is bloody enamel, and you had to
Yeah.
clean it with meths or white spirits.
Yeah. There's so many, but I forget what paints I use.
Yeah, I have written down sometimes what I've done.
If I don't, I can't remember. Was did I use that green first, or did I use that one first, or did I, and I've got to get the order right. So
Yeah, I've done that. I think I wrote that down with the Dark Angels actually.
that's what I know. I'll paint an army at a time,
Yeah.
and then once the army's done, then I can move on to something different.
You got loads. You
I'm
got loads,
getting there.
man. Absolutely loads. They're very smooth and coverage is very. Yeah, I thought so. I use a mix of Games Workshop airbrush contrast, Winsor Newton inks plus some Vallejo airbrush. There's Vallejo some mins.
Colour 75 paint.
75. Yeah, I've heard that before as well.
Yeah.
And one thing you can't mention on the second edition page, do
Is
you
it
go to
Goblin
Wargaming shows any of the northern ones? No, because we're based in the southwest. mate.
Yeah. Right.
Anything north of Exeter is like northern.
Yeah. You need a passport.
Yeah. So we don't go. In fact, we're going to Exeter, aren't we? Oh, have you worked that out yet?
I have now.
Are you going or not?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Switched away.
I used to lay hold, but I started airbrushing. Yeah, I've
What weekend was it?
started airbrushing. Still not sold on it. Jace loves it. They pass out as it's too fine.
Yeah, so I don't mind.
You're very good for train.
Yeah, I found it pretty good for train. I knocked it out quite quick on that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
banged that, and it's very good on the yellow, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was well impressed.
Yeah. So I don't know about. I mean, big models like a tank or sort of would be ideal.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah. Yeah. When is the Exeter show?
Exeter shows the 18th of March. Are you going to Salute in April?
No.
No.
No, but we're going to Exeter. Well, I'll be going to the Exeter show.
Oh, okay, cool. Shall we wear our t-shirts?
Can do. Yeah.
Team member t-shirt. I said that as soon as I saw these, your chocolate digestives. Leslie, I said I love them.
Yeah, we're going to Plymouth show, and then we've got to go to Exeter for another look around.
So hopefully with the Plymouth show, we've got to somehow do the following at a live show. We're going to walk around.
Yep.
We're also going to do a live battle report.
Yeah, that's going to go really wrong.
Going to try and lean heavily on airbrushing from a yellow towel. Yeah, I reckon
Yeah.
that'll work.
Mm.
I reckon that'll work. So we're going to do a walk around. We're going to do a live question. What's your favourite dipping biscuits? Chocolate digestives or Fox's Viennese biscuits? Got to be in it. Chocolate digestives. They're a nation favourite.
Jaffa cakes.
For Dunkin'.
Oh yeah.
Are you mental?
No.
Bloody are.
Don't knock it to your
Irish
choice.
Vallejo's and Army Speed Paint. Oh, I've never thought about the Speed Paint. I mean, you see a couple of reviews on it, and it's a bit thicker, isn't it? Than the
Well, people
contrast.
they kept on going and getting reactivated, but I don't know what
Yeah.
it's all about. So it's not like I don't want to try it. I've got to find the right paint for what I need.
Choc hot knobs, digestives. Yeah, no, digestives over choc hot
Yeah.
knobs.
See the speed paint, I've seen some colours in that, and I like the colours.
Yes.
But I've got to find the army that I want the colour to put on, if you know what I mean. At the moment, I've got the paints for the colour, the army I need. Until I started a new army, then it's like, oh, I might have to look at some colours.
Ice hobnobs. No, what is wrong with you people? If you guys don't hate each other, hit yourselves. If you guys don't hate each other, or hate each other. Right, so we have to do the
You
following.
can be
Timmy Townsend Duncan in your covers, although there's a technique reading them. I'll tell you what is good, and I saw this on, when I might mention this years ago, I saw this on Graham Norton. They had, she's lovely, Natalie Obrulio on there.
right.
And in Australia, they call it an orgasm. And what you do is you get a penguin.
Yeah.
I was going to say Jaffa cakes. You
Yes.
bite one corner, you bite the opposite diagonal corner,
Yeah.
stick it on a cup of tea, suck a tea up through, which melts all the inside, and you just ram it and you're gone. Then you hate each other. Yeah, we got a spammer. Well, never mind. Anyway,
Spammer.
so we've got to do a live unboxing
Yep.
of Ola's terrain that he sent us for the live unveiling of a new game system.
Yeah.
We're going to do a live battle report, but we'll have a couple of practice ones first. So we'll probably
Yeah.
go live about midday or something like that. Tim Tam slamming what should become known as So Good. God, then we got to do the Dark Angel painting challenge.
Yep.
And then what's next?
Yeah.
And what are you doing next? I'm doing the Devastate unit.
I was gonna
David Transfer.
run Infinite.
So what are you doing? I'm doing the Devastate unit. While I've got that green going good, I'm going to do the Devastate unit.
Well, what I thought I'd do a Devastating unit.
And then do another Devastate unit behind the scenes.
No,
Oh, okay.
I was going to do the Devastating unit and the Scout unit.
No,
Why not?
that's too many.
That's not.
Dave Vallejo as a flow, that's really good. Yeah. Flow improver.
Oh, right, yeah.
For the air
yeah,
guns.
yeah. Why not?
Why are you doing 2 units? I'm only doing 1.
Because I know I can get a Devastator squad and I'll be bored. I want to do another unit. And I think the Scouts will take longer than a 10-man Devastator squad.
Really?
Yeah, there's more bits from the Scouts.
But you won't see them on arm's length. You're always telling me to cut corners.
Because I've seen your painting.
That's harsh.
I know, true. What Devastators? Oh no, I suppose I could just do the Devastators because then I can do the 4 bikes and the land speeder by itself. I can do the Scouts and the Commander. Yeah. I just do
So I'm
the
going to do the
Devastators.
Devastators, and while I've got the green going good, I'm going to do the Dreadnought after.
Yeah.
And I will
Yeah,
take a leaf
Terminators.
out of your book, I think, because I thoroughly agree with what you've done there. So, boys and Brandon, much ready for. I have merch ready for action. No, we're not. We're not. Sorry. No one's going to want this.
No.
Just pretend you're painting. So I'm going to do what you do, and my Tech Marine. And it's only one.
Just pretend you're painting the same unit.
Different
but
time of
it's
service, then there's only one. Is do your mech as
different.
Bloody hell, man. That's a lot of Marines.
Yeah.
What was I going? Tech Marine is I'm going to do it green with 1 shoulder red.
Yeah, so I ain't got a tech mate, so I don't need it.
No, but you were saying that you do your Tech Marines as the chapter colours with 1 shoulder to,
Yeah.
get, to show the Omissar.
Yeah.
Where most people will do it all red.
Yeah, no, I don't like
Do
that.
that. I don't like that.
No.
No.
So yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm going to do what you do. I'm going to do it green, and 1 shoulder will be for the Omissar. Oh, yeah, I'm up for that.
Yeah. You do it tonight. I've got nice Spaceballs over there.
Oh, no. Oh, actually, we better do some. We could do some close-ups of our Dark Angels and Dark
Yeah,
Angels.
could do. Yeah.
Yeah. Artistic taste is entirely subjective. Yes, it is. Scotland is bad. I advise you not to live there. Come here to the States. 3-foot rule. Yeah. Oh, the root rule. Never got the weakest single unit. Is a grot the single?
Is it what?
Is a grot the single weakest unit in 40k?
No.
I would say no.
'Cause
Oh, yeah, when you say that, could a grot take on a Snotling base? A grot couldn't take on a Ripper Swarm base.
But when you look at the squad's stats, it's like
Yeah,
a
but
god.
one grot.
That seems a god, isn't
Yeah,
it?
but its leadership will let it down, won't it? It's got no save. Been going 40 minutes, no gaming tonight. Yeah, we
Yeah, we
are.
are gaming, yeah.
We are. See, I love Les. He tells us, he puts
Yeah.
us right and says, bugger off and do some gaming.
So like,
And we're doing 40k second edition tonight,
Yeah.
Leslie, so I'm afraid nothing for you tonight. Random moving solo spore mines. Oh, yeah.
what's that? What's it in Scotland? You guys in? We're not in Scotland.
We're not in Scotland, we're down in the southwest. I
Yeah.
just sound bunged up.
Bring up the boats.
Edinburgh. Oh, still on shores in Edinburgh. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we're Plymouth.
Yeah, we're Plymouth. We could be further away.
We could.
We could, yeah. Land's
Land's
End,
End.
John Gross, yeah. Right, we better get on with us gaming. Guys, lovely chatting to you. Thanks for that. Like I say, next week, I'll put it on the community post. Just a reminder, we will not be doing a live chat as such next
No.
weekend, and we're not doing a gaming report next weekend, but we are going to finally go live.
Yeah.
Don't know how it's going to work for the game. If any game we can do it on, it's this one. This is the one we're going to do.
Yeah.
And we'll see how it goes. You two near. Here's me, go bloody hell. Right, guys. So thank you ever so much. We'll see you later.
Yeah. See you guys.